Alright, check it out. What's up? Ron Wilkie is cybersecurity quarterback, project manager, CSSP dude, you know what I'm saying. Cybersecurity expert pro, along with project manager pro. You know what? Get right to it. This is all about information gathering, right? So when you are getting ready for your CEH, or if you're working a pen test for one of your clients, the first thing you got to do is gather information, right? So check it out. That's what we're going to do. Going to gather some information. So what we're going to talk about, why you want to do it, what is footprinting. We're going to do a who is, NS lookup, DNS, search for emails, email tracking, mirroring, Google hacking. That's what we're going to do today. I'm not going to do every step for you because you got to do some stuff on your own. But I'm going to lead you the right way. And this is all practical. So we're going to do a couple of labs, right? So why you want to gather information? If you have a client, if you're doing a pen test, then you have to gather information. You got to know what is out there about your client, and they need to know what's out there about themselves. Also, if you work for a company and you want to know what your competitor is up to, then you want to do some information gathering so that you can find out what's going on and give your company an advantage. And you're only going to do this on open source type of public records, so you don't have to worry about trying to get into their systems or anything like that. This is all good and legal stuff. Plus, you should always be ethical. And the first thing I want to say is that all of this should be used for ethical purposes only. I'm not responsible for anything you do unlawful. The next thing, if you're interviewing for a job, you need to know a little bit about the job you're interviewing for, the company you would potentially be working for, and the people that's interviewing you. It's good to do this kind of information checking so that you can get a leg up on the person that's interviewing behind you. And also, you want to check your own footprint, what's out there about your own company, about you, and just be able to know what others can find out about you. All right. So what is footprinting? You got two types. You got active. You got passive. Basically, passive is anything that you can't get caught doing. So as long as you're stealth with your open searches, then you're good. You're looking on Google, you're looking different places. That's cool. Active is when you're actually touching the system. You put in a USB, that's active. If you're talking to somebody, anything that can get you caught basically is active. Passive is anything that you're just far away from the system or far away from the company or whatever you can find in public open records. For the purposes of CEH, that's what footprinting, the two different types of footprinting. Alright, so we're going to do a lab exercise. We're going to do who is, netcraft, and NS lookup, DNS enumeration. Now, I may not even do them all, but some stuff you got to do on your own, right? So let's see what we got going on. Alright, so first thing I mentioned was who is. Let's do a quick who is. This is one of my companies, you better try. So you can see some stuff comes up. So you start to get some information about the company, right? You can see my name up in there and see some other stuff. You notice I made some stuff private, but there's still a little information out there. So that's cool, right? Cool. You can see who the name server is, right? So that's cool. So that's who is, right? So check it out. What's the other thing I said we're going to do? Let's do an NS lookup. You want to do NS lookup, and you want to set the type to equal MX, and then you type in the URL. I think right there you can see some stuff, and I'm not going to tell you what all of this stuff right here means. I'm going to give you a quick look, but that's your homework assignment to find out what all of this means. I'm not going to tell you everything, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you some breadcrumbs, but let me give you a little something. Let me see what we got. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. So look right here, NS lookup, source host, contact email, serial number, refresh time, retry time, expire time, time to live. That's what this stuff is right here. So mail address, serial number, refresh rate, retry, expire, and it's up to you to figure out what exactly all of that stuff means, right? All right, let's do. Let me exit out of this, and let me do a DNS enumeration. Alright, so you get to see some other stuff that comes up. See the name servers again, so that's double validation right there. Right here you get an IP address. It's pretty good information to have, right? You got a couple of them. Got the email servers. That's good information to know. So when you're doing your social engineering, right? Look at this. And there's your IP address of the server. Alright, there you go. So that's DNS, right? Let's do something else. What else did I say we were going to do? I think I mentioned something about oh, email. Let me do the you better try. See what pops up. So this way you can find out what email addresses belong to the your target, the target that you're gathering information about. Just let that run for a minute. Let me turn this up. Oh yeah. Bring that beat back, DJ. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got some information here. Let's see what kind of information we have. Alright, so check it out. The only thing that it found, and I should have used a different example, was that you better try. The screen is cut off so you can't see it. There's one email address, and I only have one for the you better try, but everything at you better try goes to, looks like, to one main email address. But what's even more important, if you look down, you see the IP address. Hold on, let me make the screen a little bit smaller so you can actually see. Hold on, give me 1 second. See if I can fix this. I got a lot going on with this system. There we go. Alright, so what you can actually see is this IP address has multiple domains registered to it. So all of these are sitting on the same domain. So that's good to know. There could be some similarities. Maybe you better try the owner owns all of these other ones. Well, I own you better try, so I can't say that. So, but that's just good information. You know, you never know who's sitting on the same server as you, right? So that's good information to know. Alright, so let's see, what else did I say we were going to talk about? I said we were going to do some oh yeah, well, I did the email thing. Email tracking. Basically what you want to do with that is just I'm gonna let you do it because it's so simple. You just go to mailtracking.com and you register. You put your information in. You send out your emails. You put whatever you want to say at whatever.mailtracking.com, and then it will send to you the information of where, when your email was opened, who it was forwarded to, and things of that nature. So that's also good to have. That way you can know who's reading your emails, right? And then if you're doing an interview, you can know who will possibly be interviewing you, and then you can do some information gathering on them, right? So that's a little social engineering. But I'm gonna get into social engineering on another video. All right, so that's mail tracking. The other thing I said was Google hacks. So let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back. Alright, so we did DNS enumeration, Google hacks. So all of these things that you see right here, you can put inside of Google, and with a colon, and whatever you want, and it will look for it. Alright, so I'll give you an example. I'll do something. Let me see. Let me go to Google. Let's pump this back up. Let me do another one. See what's going on. Nothing came up. Oh, look. So you just see right there, I did a Nessus report in URL Nessus, and it came back with a scan. Nessus is a scanning tool, and it came back with results from a scan, and this is very interesting. So you can do a lot of stuff with and this is public. I didn't do anything. This is all on the internet. So that's really cool. So that's kind of like how you can use Google to find out stuff. And that's my video. So hopefully you got something from it. I went straight through it. I didn't spend a lot of time, you know, baby carrying you through this whole thing, giving you some milk, basically. So you just go ahead and you get some meat now, and go out there and do some information gathering, but make sure you do it on yourself, not on other companies, right? That's what you saw me do. Those are all my companies. You better try. Alright, so I'll talk to you later. Check out my next video coming up soon.